Dr. Meenakshi Mahur, Assistant Professor, Zoology, Sri Savliaji Government College, Manfia, Chittorgarh. Today my topic is biodegradable and non-biodegradable pollutants. What is pollution? The pollution is usually brought about by the addition of waste products, by the addition of waste products to the environment by human activities. When the waste products are not efficiently assimilated, decomposed, or removed by natural, biological, and physical process, that is a recycling, and the system is unable to utilize them properly, then the balance of system breaks down and it causes pollution. So, pollution can be defined as an undesirable change in the physical, chemical, or biological characteristics of air, water, or land, which can harmfully affect health, survival, or activities of humans or other living organisms. Or, according to the Odom 1971, pollution can be defined as an undesirable change in the physical, chemical, or biological characteristics of air, water, or land that may or will adversely affect human life, industrial progress, living conditions, and cultural assets. There are two major types of pollutants from a biological point of view. These are biodegradable and non-biodegradable or non-degradable. So, degradable you can see fruits, hair, paper, and non-biodegradable material means plastic bags, hardware, and bottles. So, first of all, I will explain biodegradable pollutants. These pollutants can be decomposed, removed, or consumed and thus reduced to acceptable levels either by natural process or by human engineered system like sewage treatment plants, as long as the system are not overloaded. So these pollutants are capable of being removed or degraded by biological or microbial actions. These pollutants are of two types, that is rapidly degradable, that is non-persistent, and slowly degradable, that is persistent. First, rapidly degradable pollutants. They can normally be decomposed rather quickly if the system is not overloaded. And this can be broken down fairly quickly by natural chemical cycling process. Example of these pollutants are human sewage, animal crop waste, sediments, synthetic organic compounds, viruses, bacteria, some metals, and some salts of metals. Then, slowly degradable pollutants. They decompose slowly, but eventually are either broken down completely or reduced to harmless levels. Examples of these pollutants are DDT or some radioactive materials and some synthetic compounds. Some radioactive materials that give off harmful radiations are like iodine 131. It decay to harmless level in a few minutes or hours and are rapidly degradable pollutants. But some like strontium 90, which are produced by nuclear bomb blast, can persist at harmful level for decades. There is also one more example, plutonium 239, which is produced by nuclear power plant, can remain at harmful level for many thousands of years. So these are biodegradable pollutants. Now, non-biodegradable pollutants. These pollutants are not broken down by natural process or natural purifying process. Examples are mercury, lead, plastic, glass. Unlike biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable pollutants cannot be easily handled. These wastes are those which can't be decomposed or dissolved by natural agents. They remain on Earth for thousands of years without any degradation. Hence, the threat caused by them is more critical. Hence, the threat caused by them is more critical. Like slowly degradable pollutants, non degradable pollutants must be either prevented from entering the air, water, and soil, or we can cap them below harmful level by removing from the environment, that is from air, water, and land. So this is non biodegradable pollutants. Now we will see differences between them. First is, in biodegradable pollutants, degradation process is rapid, but in non-biodegradable pollutants, degradation process is very slow. Biodegradable waste is decomposed and degraded by natural agents like microbes, like bacteria, viruses. But non-biodegradable waste cannot be decomposed by microbes, that is bacteria and viruses. Biodegradable waste are not accumulated but are used up in a short time. That's why they are not able to create pollutions, because they are not accumulated at one place at one time. But non-biodegradable waste often accumulate and causes pollution and act as an undesirable substance in air, water, and land. Biodegradable waste became part of biogeochemical cycles and give back rapid turnover. On the other hand, most of the non-biodegradable waste never enter into biogeochemical cycles, and they are very slow and very toxic. So, a biodegradable waste also takes part in chemical in natural processes like biogeochemical cycles. Hence, they are also important for the nature. Uh, in ecology, a biogeochemical cycle turn or cycling of is a cycling of substance, and it is a path by which chemical substance moves through biotic and abiotic component of the earth. Then biodegradable waste become help in producing energy, manure, compost, and biogas. So they can act as a renewable source of energy. So they are helpful, they are eco-friendly, and they help nature. But non-biodegradable waste cannot be separated and recycled. And if they are recycled, then process is very expensive. So uh, according to people, they used to prefer biodegradable substances because they will not cause pollution and non-biodegradable pollutants are very harmful for uh, human being, animals, and even plants. So people should avoid using non-biodegradable things like plastic. In today's scenario, plastic is being used in every field. So scientists are trying to uh, to integrate some biodegradable substance into plastic so that it can be converted into biodegradable pollutant, and which will not affect our life or uh, animals' life.